Hey guys, and welcome to the Mysteries of Selindor, episode 37?
36.
36. God, so close
42.
yet so far. Uh, um, we'll just jump right into it today. We don't do announcements or anything here, unless anybody's got something exciting going on.
Nope, cut to it.
Cool. Last week the team met with Poppy, a fae that seems to be in control of the summer soldiers, and got a mission to steal a flower from the Gloaming Grove. They didn't exactly know where to go about doing this, but with a little prompting from a very intuitive Grim, they were made aware that they were being watched by something invisible.
Great. I wasn't even here, and I did it.
MVP. At which point, Grim then left to go do his daily alchemy training. So go ahead and give yourself 2 hours of alchemy training.
Oops, sorry.
At which point, the rest of the team went and did the rest of their preparation to find out how they would infiltrate the Gloaming Grove. It didn't take long because they decided that they were going to go flirt with Pup via Bropsy to try to get the information. Strangely, Pup had a lot of information and led them to an Alhoon by the name of... I have to look it up every single time because it is not... okay, is an Alhoon.
Which one's Pop-Up? Is it the one from Reds?
Yes, Pup is
Red Wolf.
Red Wolf.
Yeah.
So it's the bottom one. Sorry, I was looking for the name of this character.
So his name, I put his name as you first said it when you introduced him, and you went, "Old, I'll find his name." So that is his name as my note.
His name is Ydrisma Filaract. Ydrisma is his name, which is Ydrisma. For those who want to take notes.
Nah.
Spell that again?
What's
the last name?
Filaract. So it's phylactery without the re at the end.
So PH.
Yes.
Lacter.
It's just Filaract without the uri at the end. It's just Filaract.
That's not the word.
I know it's phylactery, right? But Filaract is like a twist, right? Yes, I know. Phylactery. Anyways, so they met with this Alhoon who very intuitively, once again, read the minds of the individuals there, delved deep, prodded a bit aggressively, and found out what they were looking for without them even having to say. He did, in fact, know an individual, a root walker, that could take them there. And very quickly got them into an agreement. And I believe that you guys paid 50 platinum for that to happen. I didn't even write down her name, guys. I don't know where it is in my notes either. So hopefully somebody else wrote it down.
Not a big deal.
So they met at a tree nearby, and they began heading off to the Gloaming Grove after the arrival of Grim and Ernie, who they told him not to bring, but he brought anyways.
Honestly, I'm not going to leave Ernie behind.
However, before they did step through the tree, he decided it wouldn't be safe to bring him to the Gloaming Grove. So he did say, "Ernie, go take care of yourself," and then sent him in the direction of a stable. And they said, "Don't you have to pay somebody to watch him?" And to which point I had Grim just say, "Ernie will pay for himself. He is very smart, pig." Then
Sounds about right.
And then they all stepped through the tree, at which point there was a small section of which our good friend Oren witnessed some things that the rest of the party did not. And if you want to know what that is, go back and watch the VOD. And then stepped through to the other side into the Gloaming Grove, a place with magic in the air, fields of teal grass and flowers that were sociable after a small amount of spellcasting. The team, via some very, very high rolls, even considering the fact that they had passed without a trace up, managed to, so far seemingly undetected, make their way through the Gloaming Grove to where the flowers say a hyacinth rests. So we pick up as the team forces their way through a thicket using some OP telepathy, or whatever it's called, telekinesis. Who has telekinesis again? Was it Orin's ring or something?
Yeah.
Yep.
Son of a bitch. I should stop letting you guys get cool.
And you
things.
remembered, I don't know if this was applicable, but did you remember that Grim has advantage on charisma checks with plants?
No, can you just talk to plants free?
They can
Yeah.
understand me. I can't understand them, but they can understand me, and I get charisma bonus or charisma
Okay.
advantage on charisma
I didn't
checks.
do that. Instead, I said, well, you would have talk with plants probably, on your thing. So
we switched one of your spells for
so we
speak
switched-
with plants.
just for speak with plants, and then we had Bropsy do the conversation since I didn't want to, as the DM, do the conversation for everybody. So it got a little bit wonky, but that's where we are. So after not murdering some plants, you find yourself stepping forward into what looks like an even more mystical place. A small lake gives a bit of a glow itself. You see flowers of all different types surrounding you. But on the small little hill in the center, you do see a small patch of hyacinths on the risen rock. In this area, you can feel almost a buzz in the air of magic.
Side note: how
Grim's
long?
character isn't actually where it's standing. You gotta move it down.
No.
How long has it been since we entered, and where we are now?
Where you entered and where you are now?
Yes.
How long has it
Basically,
been?
How
Yeah.
long have we been in the grove, basically?
Make me an intelligence check.
I mean, am I still invisible? Is really the question.
Visibility is an hour.
As an hour, you were still invisible then.
Okay.
So go ahead and here I'll put or you can mark yourself with like the invisibility thing. Sure, there's one for invisibility, right? Nope, these are all
I just
some really
pick a
weird
color
things.
like blue. Blue's invisible.
Yeah, here, here, ninja mask.
Invisiblue.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Anyways, oh wait, no, I just gave that to something entirely different. I hate this thing.
Whoa,
Anyways.
that's a pretty map.
So you find yourselves in this clearing, and the area itself is filled with magic. I'm going to move you down here with the rest of them.
but the Grim is special.
And so the floor is here, guys. What would you like to do?
So we're still stealthing under Pass Without a Trace, hopefully.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a stealth check. Now that you're here, make a stealth check. If you want to continue to remain unseen.
I will make a stealth check. Let's see.
I got a 31.
Oof.
6.
Add
Means I have
6.
advantage
Add-
Are we
for-
still
Add
under
10.
the effects of Pass Without Trace?
Yes.
20.
Is it 30 minutes?
It's
No,
an
What does
hour.
pass?
It's an hour.
What is
Yes.
it?
Yeah.
What does
Okay.
pass without trace
So
do?
the
Add 10 to
Add
your
10.
stealth
plus
roll.
10.
The stealth.
Oh, good. So with my 2 6s that I rolled with advantage, I have a 17.
19 for Orin.
Okay.
I got a 30.
Okay.
I got mine was 20. If you didn't catch that.
So what was the highest roll? Was
31.
31. Cool. So, as you guys step into this area, it's as if you can feel the grass, the forest surrounding it, the thicket breathe. And you can all feel a shiver run down your spine.
Can I make a perception check to see like what's up? Like
Sure, make it with disadvantage.
disadvantage, but I'm so
Whereabouts
good
is
at it.
the hyacinth on here on the map?
The hyacinth, well, Make me a perception check to see if you can locate a hyacinth. I said there are some purple flowers standing there.
You did say there were some hyacinths.
Yeah.
I did say there was some hyacinths, but that was for flavor. There are purple flowers there.
23.
I rolled a 1 on my first,
This is
so
where
that's
they would be.
definitely not over.
Okay.
Grim did bad at his perception. Don't worry.
There are a myriad of different flowers here. Some of them are purple, some of them are green, some of them are black petaled flowers.
About 50 feet from me.
About 50 feet, sure. But so far, you guys are at the edge of the thicket. I wouldn't even put you touching the grass where you are yet. I would say that you are still, gosh, I keep moving the freaking lights. But for you guys, if you want to move yourselves back a few steps, I would say that you're still technically in here, in the thicket itself.
I don't have ownership of myself.
Unless you actually want to step into the grass. But the second you do, you should,
So we were trying to set up like basically marching order. Like Orin has to go first if he's
Right,
doing the telekinesis. I'm right behind him, doing my
Which means
scout.
I'm right behind her.
Yeah, because
So
you're
Grim,
holding on.
You don't
Yeah.
notice anything.
Yeah.
In fact, this all seems perfectly normal to you. You've seen fields like this all the time. This one just happens to be slightly glowy.
But yeah, no, this is typical.
Absolutely.
And I have ownership of my little sprite.
Gagnor.
Oh, you don't have ownership?
No, because I wasn't here last week. And you made him.
Yeah, you made a new one.
Let me just delete him. I did make that your thing. So if I pull Grim out here and drop it there, should have control over it.
Nope.
Okay, well, let me edit it then.
Mm-hmm.
Can he drag it out?
Oh, I know what happened. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. It needs to be Grim. We'll do that. And then Grim. Edit. Remove. Yes, delete. Use selected token. Save changes. All right, so you can use them now.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna delete him and give you a new one. You should be able to use that now. So every time I drag a new one in, you should have control.
Huzzah!
Okay, there we go. So, like I said, the grass seems to move and bend as if it's breathing. And you are standing within the thicket. As you use the telekinesis to move the twist of the vines and everything away, the brambles, behind you, you see them slowly closing back up. Behind you, sealing the path. What would you guys like to do? Like I said, this place seems alive.
Well, I can see the flower
Yes.
from where I am. And it's
Yeah, what was your perception check for it?
23.
Yes, you can see a hyacinth there. Assuming you know what a hyacinth is.
60 feet.
Raps, you did describe them in detail last time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So,
Don't forget, by the way, you really don't want to hurt these flowers.
yeah. But we have
Flowers
to
are angry.
take a hyacinth, and there's no way to do that without plucking it out of the ground. So
Well, we could just pot
Technically,
it.
we could, we could get it with the roots attached.
Yeah, you don't have to destroy the root system.
well, we don't know how far the roots go. This is a
We
weird
can
garden.
ask them.
Are you guys
Either
talking
way.
about this in character, or what's going on here? I just
I'm
need to know what
going
you're
to
doing.
use
As far as I
my
have
ring
you,
of telekinesis,
okay.
and I'm going to try and take the flower out of the ground with the roots.
Let me go look up a ring.
Are
of
we
telekinesis real quick to see what it is.
are we not gonna talk to them first? Like, hey, don't mind
Probably.
us.
Leave this
Who
to the
wants to go on an
professionals.
adventure?
I need this. I want to see some specific things about the ring of telekinesis real quick. Give me 1 second. Magical items.
So it's
Do I know how to spell telekinesis? Am I
it's
stupid?
concentration up to 10
E-E-L-E.
minutes, has a 60-foot
A-E.
range.
Wait,
I can
AI.
lift objects that weigh up to 1,000 pounds.
Up to 1,000 pounds. Jesus,
Yep.
that's a 5th level spell.
It is 5th level, yeah.
Wow. And that's 60-foot range.
Yep. And I'm exactly 60 feet from where I am right now.
Okay. So you're going to begin to attempt to lift it out of the ground?
Yeah.
Are you
I'm
attempting
gonna...
to do this carefully or just...
No, I do it carefully so I don't damage anything.
Okay. So
I
you
can take several
take your
rounds,
ring,
It's fine.
focusing, you begin to attempt to lift the hyacinth. I need you to make me... Go ahead and make me a... Gosh. Would this be like a... I want you to focus on trying to move something telekinetically from this distance. So either, I guess just an intelligence check is fine.
It'd be like
What-
a concentration check.
Basically. But concentration is typically just constitution. So to stay
Yeah.
concentrated. So consider this just an intelligence check.
All right.
I would like to say that when I eventually work on getting a Bropsy cosplay / camera thing, I'm gonna add on a little like blinking speech bubble that says guidance.
Oh,
Mhm.
Just constant throwing guidance to everyone. Damn it.
I got a 21.
21. Yeah, you really single out this one hyacinth that seems to be sticking out 60 feet away. And right as you begin to lift it, you hear in your mind, cease.
Do we all hear it or just him?
Just him. Cease your... Oh, God. Cease your actions.
I would like to, but we really need this flower.
Saying that out loud?
Nope, in my head.
Okay. You notice, all of you notice just the grass moving and shifting throughout the area.
Still perfectly normal.
The flowers begin to move and shift, and you see a part, and then moving towards you, you see the grass just shift completely to the side, so there's just bare ground.
Can I shift back into the thorns or off to the side or something?
You see that they've almost completely sealed behind you. But you can feel, you don't see anything there, but you can just feel a presence. And you all hear speaking out loud in Sylvan. Who understands Sylvan?
Me. I'm Grim.
I do not.
You
I
don't?
do not.
It's
No.
Elvish. Never mind, it's Elvish.
Respect my grove, intruders. I'm not sure why you're here. But if you want to leave with your lives, you will leave my flowers intact.
I will translate that for the group, like kind of under my breath as he's speaking, and then respond in Sylvan. We come on a mission for Lady Hyacinth. It's of the utmost importance to the house.
Make a deception check.
Again, not really lying.
It's ultimately for Lady Hyacinth.
That is a 25.
25. Do you think Lady Hyacinth has any say in my domain? Begins to breathe. I need every single person in
By the
this
way,
area.
I look like Lady Hyacinth. I forgot about that.
Oh, that's true.
I forgot.
That's
You
a completely
what?
different thing.
Make it a little awkward when you're saying we're on a mission from Lady Hyacinth.
Yeah. Things got real awkward. I want everybody here to make me a strength saving throw.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Well, don't
that's
worry.
a one.
I rolled a 2 this time.
17
So
for
a
me.
6.
Now I rolled low. I got a 9.
Okay. Everybody except Mitnir. Vines and thorns from the thicket behind you explode out from the ground and from the thicket and start whipping themselves around you, grasping you and restraining you into your spot, and begin pulling you down towards the ground. Mitnir, you're able to wrench yourself free as this happens, just instinctively. And
Vine's grabbing at nothing.
you guys find yourselves restrained.
Can I?
And then as this happens, you see the ground shifts further and further to the point where about here. Let me get to my layer that has this stuff on it. This whole section right here is the grass is parted away and you feel breathing.
As these vines whip up, Sadie's just going to say, "Wait, please! You know about the House Wars. You know the Lunars district seeks to... Sorry, not Lunars. Solaris district seeks to undermine everything this house does. And if they could, they would burn this grove to the ground. All I need is one flower. And I can begin to bring them down."
Make a persuasion check.
Come on, natural 20. Oh. That is a 19.
19. You puny mortals always come seeking what is not yours. I know what magics you use to sneak here. I know you spoke to the flowers on your way in. My flowers. And got them to guide you here. You think they would not whisper to me that you were coming?
We meant no insult.
Your very presence here is an insult that will not be tolerated.
We did not know. Please, just let us go and we will never bother you again.
Why don't you want to be friends with us? Usually plants are very friendly with Grim.
You think I'm a plant? I am no such thing. And you guys
Okay.
watch as stepping out from its own shimmer, you watch as this individual wait, is it not there? What's happening?
Nothing. We don't see nothing.
We still don't see that.
Oh,
There we
we
go.
see the shimmer.
Boom.
Oh, he's a fairy dragon.
Steps out and looks deep at you. You see this creature just step out and its tail whipping around, just like its own like living snake begins to like arc towards and around you.
Are you...
This is my garden.
Are you Caraxis?
It arches its neck. You are well informed, mortal.
We were not well informed enough, I fear. We had no idea. And just like, I mean, I don't know how these vines are restraining her, like if she could move at all, but if she can, she will just bow. Just try to get like as low and basically prostrate herself. I'm always afraid I'm going to say prostrate.
Prostitute herself?
No, it's prostrate. I have to check
your
with
movement speed
myself.
becomes 0, but as long as you're within space, yeah, you can absolutely let the vines take you further down and try to make a bow.
Yeah, she'll just basically try to get as low. We had no idea we would be intruding in the realm of such a majestic creature.
It takes a few more steps forward. And
Please forgive
begins
us.
It's like basically right on top of you. I'm not sure if I even have its size appropriately put in here, but
I mean, that would be
Very
massive.
big.
It's fairly large.
I was like, that thing would be, yeah.
It's a big boy.
Yeah, it's
We're
it's
like
a
the
full.
size of its head.
It is a full size dragon. Um. So, as it comes down and just puts its neck, it gets like right up on you. You can feel it breathing, and as you do, actually, as you feel it breathing, I want you to go ahead and make me a saving throw for just SETI. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Mitnir does have his sword out now, so if he attacks, like, just whack.
Oh, you pull the sword out?
I mean, it's been out at this point.
Oh, okay,
Since they
gotcha.
got pulled to the ground, like, I've been there, just not moving, but I'm just ready.
I got a 15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As this thing breathes into you, it blows like this tiny little puff of smoke into your face, and you feel really fucking good. Roll me a d6.
This wasn't a charm effect, was it?
It is technically considered a charm effect.
Okay, then I need to, because I have advantage on saving throws against that. Okay,
I guess it.
It was still a 15, so.
Okay.
Uh,
Roll me a d6.
D6, I got a 6.
6? Okay. You can't move at all. You're just. But on your turn, if we have another turn, you can make another wisdom saving throw to end the effect. But you're just like. Feels like somebody just gave you a massive dose of weed straight into your
Couch
face.
lock?
Yeah,
Said
your
he's
couch
feeling
lock.
good right now. Oren's going to look up at this dude and be like, may we offer a trade for the flower?
Make a persuasion check.
I'm really not good at that.
You don't even know what he's offering yet.
13.
13. And what would you offer for a priceless piece of my garden?
Well, let me look through my stuff.
These sparkly lights, are they just, is it just like a sparkliness? Or are they like lights, little lights floating around?
They are actually little lights floating around, and upon closer inspection, some of them are pixies.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are lights like the ones that you saw in the forest.
That's what
outside
I
of
wanted to
Selindor.
know. That's what I wanted to know.
So most of the ones that are actually look to be the shape of actual pixies are pretty far out, actually above the woods themselves. The rest of them seem to just be little orbs of light that seem to be hovering about.
I want to reach out my hand and be like, "Oh, are you one of my friends?"
Just roll a d20 for me on that one. There's a lot of these spirits.
It's the one like which one everyone doesn't look like a pixie? Like, see if the ones that look like my little mushroom friends.
Well, right now they just look like lights.
I can't
Dancing
read
lights.
these dice. I can't read these dice. I'm just gonna. I can't read them. It's. There. What did that go? What happened? It was a 12 plus. I don't know. Whatever.
Okay, a 12.
Yes.
Yeah. As you gesture towards the light, one of them kind of moves down towards you, and it's just a little bead of light as it moves towards you, but it pulses warmly.
Oh, do you know my friends, the little mushroom guys, the little
It
song of
gestures,
Selindor?
sort of turns its head towards you slightly. You are a friend of my children, it seems.
Oh, do you know them? The song of Selindor guys.
Whom do you think they sing of?
I don't know. They're my mushroom friends.
They must like you, you that is touched by the spore.
Yes, I am touched. Definitely mini sports. Like got one here, like sort of like
You talk a lot.
Just the Grim
I'm
really
sorry,
likes
were you
mushrooms.
giving a trade for one of my flowers, Celestial?
All right.
Yes, but I don't really know what someone such as yourself might be interested in.
Of course. Well, I suppose it would be an equivalent exchange. So which one of your compatriots' life would you trade?
I would offer my own.
Perhaps instead
You
of
see it opens its mouth and you see like sharp, jagged teeth.
uh
And it kind of goes,
perhaps we could offer our services instead.
your services. What could you possibly offer me?
Has it been
We-
like enough time that I would get
you can
another?
you're absolutely fine. You're fine. It doesn't last that long.
Oh,
We've
okay.
done enough talking that I'm sure you would have succeeded by now. It's an 11 for after rolling a 6. It's
Do
only
we
an
get
11.
a new save against the vines?
Right now, no. I'm just gonna say that they've got you grabbed. You can try to break them if you would like. Anytime you want to try to break them, go for it. But
I don't want to do any
He says-
aggressive actions yet.
you would offer your life. Turns and he sees like the glint of Mitnir's sword.
It's
out of the corner of
invisible.
its eye. Oh, that's right. You are invisible.
Mm-hmm.
He
Leans
probably
over.
has true seeing, but-
I see. So, are the rest of you good with this trade? Because I could use
No.
the snack.
No, absolutely not. If anyone here is to be, it would be me.
Uh,
But we can offer our services instead.
we can
Don't partake of Veracocra.
we can be of much greater use than a snack.
It starts slinking and just
Towards
the way it
Arin?
moves is no, just away from you slightly. It just begins slinking around. It moves in a very snake-like manner, as it like its neck like sort of dips around, and it moves very quickly as it sort of like slinks around you all. Its whole body sort of twists, and you can see that these little, almost like fin-like or wing-like things on the side of its face, kind of like sort of like jitter, and like
I will-
almost like sensing or tasting the air.
I will say,
just-
once he made his presence known, I stopped pulling the plant out.
Oh, I assumed that you did.
Just
No,
to,
he's still
Power's just
doing it.
floating behind his head,
To
like
make that
don't notice. Don't notice.
Can I try
I
to
would
like
also like to say, I was trying to be gentle when removing the plant, as you may have noticed. I did not just rip it out. We're not here to destroy your garden.
Do you know what this garden is? Do you
No.
think a creature
You
such as I tends a normal garden?
Of course not.
This garden is tied to the life and power of the Fae, and I keep it safe and tend the fields. To take but one flower here is to take a piece of an arch-Fae. And you think I would let you do such a thing? You think the Fae themselves would allow such a thing?
to the right
Most of
end?
this, by the way, is happening in your guys' mind, in your native tongue. You can understand.
Okay.
Well, I think I now understand why Poppy sent us here.
So, what is your request? You want my flower or you want to leave with your lives? I think maybe you should choose for what you beg before you move forward. I'll give you a second to think. It stretches itself out and rears itself up for a minute and then falls backwards and becomes invisible again.
You protect the Fae. This whole garden, you protect the garden on behalf of the Fae to protect them, and the Archfey specifically. We have been tasked to infiltrate the summer soldiers, to undermine their efforts, to undo all that the Fae of the Twilight Grove would see done. But we cannot.
Still being watched?
By this thing, you have no idea. It just turned invisible.
Well, no, she
No, I
means by
mean-
the other thing we were being watched by.
in here? I doubt it.
I mean,
I'm hoping so.
If you want to check that, you would need either a detect magic spell or true sight
or maybe
or
Orin's
Detect
head.
magic.
or see invisibility.
Orin's got a little head that just
I feel like
doesn't-
his head's kind of going.
It probably, yeah, it's probably going nuts in here.
Magic
Whole place
flowers
is
everywhere.
Magic
Yeah.
flower, magic flower, magic flower, magic flower, magic flower, magic flower. Just saying that over and over and over again.
Anyway, if you want to protect the Archfey, we must find out what.
You guys can see the grass moving around. You can sort of trace where it is. It's snaking around you and just twisting through. You can see the grass moving all over the place.
Well, let's put it this way. We need a hyacinth. Maybe it doesn't have to be one from here. Is there some way you could make us one that could pass as a hyacinth from here?
You want to send a fake?
Like,
By all
you might
means,
know.
use whatever magic you please. Attempt it. But I will not do favors for intruders.
You don't know why the one flower lady would want to steal the flower that's named after the
What
other flower
flower,
lady?
lady, do you speak of?
You already said the poppy lady is asking us to steal.
Poppy. Oh, a poppy, is it?
Yes,
And
you
this
probably know them better
age,
than we do.
Which of these fae would pretend to be a poppy flower? Do you think this is their true name? Do you think that is what they really are?
No, but that's what she told us she was.
Perhaps
You
if
probably
knew
know her better
what
than we
you
do.
know, perhaps you
Please.
wouldn't even be doing this. I do not know why you seek a flower from Lady Hyacinth. But you don't know in what you meddle.
I have been trying to tell you. Lady Hyacinth personally tasked us with infiltrating the Summer Soldiers, and in order to get into the Summer Soldiers, we need a flower to prove our loyalty to them. We cannot help protect Lady Hyacinth and the Twilight Court, and all these other...
And yet you come here on her visits to try to fool me.
I did not know who or what I was trying to fool, and if I had, I might have tried a different tack.
No, I see.
But I speak the truth now.
Well, make another persuasion check.
$21.
Infiltrating the Summer Soldiers on behalf of Lady Hyacinth. It pains me, this whole thing. I'll tell you what. You want the flower, do you not? The vines release off of all of you. You want to put a thorn in the side of the Summer Soldiers, of the Summer Court itself, for which they serve. Earn it. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Fun.
All right, back to my crappy dice.
20 for me.
22.
A 12.
22 for
21.
me. I tied with Bropsy.
I'm super hyped because I really wanted you guys to fight this character. And if you had gone through a path in which you actually went through the proper channels, granted, you probably wouldn't have done well for the Summer Soldiers, you know, you wouldn't have ended up fighting him. And that would have made me sad.
Well, we were trying to avoid fighting him, but
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit.
I was kind of hoping for the chance that he's gonna like try to attack while they're down, so I
I
could
don't know if
get
you
it.
guys remember this, but this is a dragon's lair that you guys walked into, and it's fucking...
Mhm.
Dragons don't typically help people.
Yeah, Yeah. You know, I mean, we're not a threat.
We
He's
offered
just-
it.
Persuasive you can be.
He's just playing with his food.
I
I was
tried
thinking of
flattery.
offering him gems for the flower, but then I'm like, he probably doesn't care about
I
it.
just wanted to roll a double nat 20 and like cut off an ear or something, like
That probably would have amused it. Okay, so
I was also thinking of just telekinesing the flower and then using my return crystal and just.
You should
Actually-
absolutely do that.
except you don't want to
Did I-
leave.
did I prep this?
Yeah,
Other
that's the
map?
problem.
I did not prep this other map. I'll do that on the break because he's definitely gonna fuck with you guys a whole lot. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Okay.
All right, I'm ready to die again.
Okay, so ooh, he rolled low on his thing. Not that that matters much.
Does not.
So give me your. Where's my fucking pen, babe? Do you have a pen?
A pen? I have a pencil.
Just anything. I need a writing utensil. Oh no, I found it. Jesus.
Just throw it at the monitor. It'll get-
Okay, so correct.
Use your blood.
Caraxes didn't roll very high, but I need 25 to 20.
20.
22.
22.
Okay.
21.
Wow. Wow. Holy shit. Okay. Hold up. So, Propsy had a 22.
Mhm.
Yeah, and Orin.
So that'd be Orin first, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, yeah.
I believe Orin has a higher dex.
My dex is 16.
Yeah, mine's
Is it-
18.
Okay, he's
Mhm.
a freaking
Hello.
monk. So I would assume he has a higher dexterity than you.
I guess strength.
And then we had a 21 from who?
Mitnir.
Mitnir. And then a 20 from somebody, I believe.
Eddie.
20 from SETI. Well, you guys kicked some serious ass on your initiative.
We're ready for this fight. Let's go.
Except Grim.
Its dexterity is not that great. What did you roll, Grim?
Well,
Okay, so
It's
Don't
double
worry.
digits.
Oh,
I rolled
sorry.
extremely well on mine.
Grim usually does pretty well on initiative.
Okay, well, Orin, you are first.
Cool. And he's
Um,
invisible
ooh.
right now, right?
And then also, he is currently invisible, yes.
Okay. Then for my action, I'm just gonna bamf out my wings, and then I'm gonna fly up 45 feet up into the air. Probably
Sure.
around this area here.
Go for it.
And
Next to yourself, if you will put, if you just want to like make a note of it, or
Or you can
I
use
think you can
the.
put it here.
When you click on the token, the circles pop up. You could use one of the
Yes.
circles to denote. Just put in.
wings with a halo.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I'll use the blue circle and just say I'm 45 feet up.
Sweet.
Did that not stay? Press enter. Oh, there we go.
For this fight, I'm going to move this to map layer, so you guys will just be on top of it, because I just want to be able to move things easier. Thank you. Awesome. Blue will be height. That is very good. Thank you. Okay. Is that all you're doing on your turn? Are you preparing to attack
Nope, my action was the wings.
the wings? Fantastic. Brupsy, it's your turn.
When you did all that weird shopping, Sethy, did you get any flour or any shit?
Yeah, I
got a
believe
shop.
I gave a bag of flour to everybody.
Yeah, everyone has
Okay.
a baggie of flour.
Should I use the flour?
If you want to.
We have.
If he's invisible, yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
just to
would
cover
like-
invisible stuff so we can see where they are.
I would like to use the pouch of flour.
You'd like to use
How
the pouch
do?
of flour?
Yes.
Okay. Where are you using the pouch of flour at? I will say that the pouch of flour probably has a 10-foot radius if you're going to chuck it. So.
Well, so can we still?
You could hit like a square and then would hit like those
Ah.
4 things, right? 4
We
foot.
did see the grass moving a bit, so we might
Yeah.
have
Yes,
an idea of where he could be.
it moves very quickly. And as I said, roll initiative says earn it. You guys watch as the grass just gone.
Like he lifted
Right.
off.
He concealed his presence in some way. You're not sure where he is. You can make a attempt to make a perception check to locate it.
He's standing
I
on tippy
would
toes, right? So fewer points of grass.
Usually a perception check is an action on your turn, so you wouldn't have any actions left.
Correct.
Oh,
Otherwise,
Wow.
you can attempt, if there is a location that you expect it to be, you could attempt to throw it there to.
Or fly over, do some crop dusting.
Yeah, this is the sort of thing. We could do that as well, but this is the sort of thing when you're dealing with an
I
invisible
would like
creature.
to become a crop duster.
Okay, so you can fly, whatever your
Crop
fly
dust.
speed is, and you can choose how much you would like to cover. If you were trying to throw it, it would have a 10-foot radius. I would say for a full sack of flour, you could probably pour a notable amount for up to 10 squares. And then that would be what I would allow. So, like, you could pour, like, a little bit out over 10 squares for one action,
Mhm.
and then you would be
Mhm.
out.
Mhm.
Okay? So, if you're attempting to crop dust, show me your path.
Uh,
Because this is just intuition at this point.
okay.
And I need to go read a whole bunch of layer actions while you guys are doing this.
Wee!
I was like, I should put my bag of flour down so she could. I was like, wait, you can't see it yet.
How do I undo that? How do I undo that? I was just testing it. How do I make it go away?
You have to click on it and then hit delete.
Yeah. Use the selector tool and click on it.
What have I done? I don't. What?
Yeah, sometimes it's not easy to click on it just right.
You're not still on the drawing tool,
Oh.
right?
There we go. No. There we go. Okay. Well, like, I have to count squares. I can't fucking see that small.
Alright, so I'm not going to use my regional effects.
Your fly speed is, what, 60 feet?
Uh huh. So, I mean, just like that area in front of us, right?
Yeah.
I have not moved it since I decided where it was going to be at the start of combat. That's all I can tell you. Where that is, who knows?
Well, what area did we last see the grass move?
If you think your character was marking it, then I would say about here.
Oh yeah.
That's where you
Perhaps
last
he
saw
had
it
this
move.
plan, so.
And when I say the grass moved, I don't mean that is as if something was stepping on it. I mean it literally.
Like righted
Like,
itself,
look-
like something
yeah.
left its space.
No, like the grass itself shifted out of the way of something, like
Okay.
as if it magically moved.
It didn't want to be stepped on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Part of the thing about dragons' lairs is that they can move through it without being tracked.
Sure.
Obstacles will move themselves out of the way for the dragon.
I mean, that would also sort of give away their position.
Okay, so
But no,
Or their
like a
direction.
tracker couldn't actually track it. Is the thing, you know what I'm saying? They couldn't be like, oh, here's where they crushed some grass. The stuff moves out and then reforms behind it. So tracking wise, they're like almost impossible to track within their own layer.
So I'm just gonna like. Okay, I can't think of the word I'm trying to use.
Is it still crop dusting?
I'm sporadically crop dusting, I guess.
Okay.
Like something like that. I don't fucking know. I don't
Okay,
want to
so
use my
when I
brain for
say-
that.
Pick squares specifically, like 1 5-foot square. Like that's a 5-foot
Yeah.
square. So
You
you're trying to.
start from where your
I-
character is.
Yeah, right. So
Do I have to start
That's
from where
fine.
I could fly out?
you
Yeah,
still
well,
only
you're
I
have
fine.
got,
60
I got
feet of
60
movement.
feet to fly.
Yeah.
we need to like. So if you were doing this, that'd be like
Ugh,
5.
That's
so
so
like,
much math.
well,
Just pick
You're
a
making
flight
me do
path.
so much math.
Just pick a flight path where you want to wind up. and
Okay,
then-
so if you were doing this, just to get to that's 20 feet, and then just like to
Oh.
get to that one back over there was another 15. So, and then you were over
Okay,
there.
okay,
That's
okay,
almost
okay,
all your
okay,
movement
okay,
just to do
okay.
that.
Okay.
So that's 20 feet.
20 that way. And then
20 that way.
20
Okay.
that way. And then 20 that way.
Sure.
and end up over
So you-
by Orin.
Just random splotching throughout it.
Okay, are you going to use the whole bag doing this? Or.
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody else has bags,
So-
so why not?
As you fly to here, and then back to here, the flower falls and disappears into the grass. There is no dragon within that area.
Fuck.
Okay, I will say that was your action. In your movement, if you have a bonus action you wanted to do, you could do that as well. Such as like raiding Shillelagh, or if you had another bonus action spell that you wanted to
it's
do.
either Shillelagh or turn into a Rar.
Yeah, that's a bonus action for you, correct? So
Uh-huh.
You are in the air right now, right?
yeah,
Mhm.
so if you turn into a
Mhm.
bear, you'd fall.
Yeah. Fair point. I guess I
What height are
Shillelagh.
you
Your hero bear landing.
What height are you at?
I mean, I figured I would have gone high enough that I would have been over dragon height, so I
Well-
didn't like fly into him.
Okay, so I'll say that you're probably about 30 feet up in the air.
Okay.
Oh, I actually don't think I can edit this. Yes, I can. Okay, you're 30 feet up.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So that was Bropsy's turn. Mitnir.
Oh, afraid to step on the grass.
I'm gonna love this whole fight.
We've got the thorns at our back too, so like who knows?
Is there any? Is it grass like right up to the thorn wall, like where we're at, or is there like rock or anything around the edge? Like,
Nope, it like there is like where the thicket is, it's dirt, plain dirt, and then there's just the vines behind in the thicket, and you guys are just standing in the edge of the dirt, and then the grass begins. About 5 feet, you've got just the same grass that you were in the plains, and then the flowers begin. And these flowers you haven't seen any of these flowers out in the rest of the field. Whatever this is, this particular garden is, the flowers here seem special.
all right, I'm moving, and then I'm just gonna hold attack for if it appears. Do
Okay.
you want me to? Should I
Oh,
actually move me
shit.
or just keep track of where I am?
You
Could
need to
I-
actually move yourself.
I
Oh,
know
he's
it's
invisible.
I know it's his turn, but could Seti just be like, Mitnir, I have an idea. And
I
like,
mean, yeah, he can move himself wherever he wants, and I just whatever. I cannot meta game. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, that's why I was asking. Is because right, if I was invisible, then you wouldn't know.
That's correct.
Unless the dragon has true sight.
You don't know.
It's a dragon, so odds are.
Mitnir, he's got true sight.
Some of them do.
it's a fairy
But
dragon,
Meteor
of
doesn't
course
know
it
this
is
yet.
just
Like,
But you don't know that. So I'm just
Yeah.
saying it doesn't actually matter if the DM knows where you are.
right,
But in general, I have to know where you are anyways. So
right.
He's
okay.
a dragonborn. He might
So
know.
just move yourself wherever you want to be.
So
DM
I'm
has true
trying
sight.
to be
Sure.
sneaky, right? I'm staying in the edge and just waiting for him to reappear to swing.
Okay, seems good. All right.
It said he just feels
Mitnir
like
has a prepared attack.
Oh shit.
And then Seti, it is your turn.
All right. Just having traveled with Grim all this time, can I like is he strong?
Grim?
How strong is Grim?
Who knows? Who knows? Who could
Knows,
say?
Yeah.
He's big.
I had a really cool idea, but Mitnir's gone now, so
He's not as strong as
New
Mitnir.
game. Find the Mitnir.
yeah, she she feels your hand and she's just like, oh shit, oh fuck, all right, god damn it, and I'm going to.
I should have made a thing for this.
You know
I
what?
like that
I
we
am.
dusted dragon layer though.
I'm going to take my action to cast Armor of Agathis on myself
Nice. Good choice. Everybody loves Armor of Agathis.
with one of my packed slots.
Okay.
It gives me 5 temporary hit points. It's not great, but why not? Well, maybe I should do first level. Hang on. Let me upcast that probably.
What is going on?
Using a pack slot isn't always highest level.
Yes, there's always the same level when you're using pack slots.
Well, so yeah, but that would be because the multi-classing stuff is kind of broken on D&D Beyond. I don't know if it because packed slots and spell slots from being a bard don't mingle, right? So even though I'm a second level bard caster, my pack slot is still first level, right?
I don't know.
I don't
I
know
would
either.
imagine so.
Because I think I was just reading about this the other day, but like the wording just wasn't sinking into my brain, so I still have no idea how it works, even though I was reading about it. You know what? Let's just say first level, I'll get the 5 temporary hit points. Not a lot, but okay. That's my action. Bonus action. I will inspire Grim with Grim's new theme song. So you get a D6
Oh,
to use as you please.
Wait, is my theme song Shum by Go A?
No, it's Noripo by Hylam. Did I
Oh, okay.
did I post that in the? I meant to. I don't know if I did or
I don't
not.
think you did.
I don't know. I'll find it.
I meant to, but I forgot. Yeah, Noripo, Norupo. That's my bonus action. So movement. I need to get the fuck out of here. I don't know. I know they went that way, so fuck it. Steady's just going to race across the grass and try to put some distance between her and everyone else. 3, 5, 30. Be over here.
Also remember they're at varying heights. Those two
Yeah.
on the left.
Yeah.
I'm so inspired.
Okay, that is my
Don't
turn.
know what I'll.
That was your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as you finish your turn, I need you and Grim to make a... Gosh, I have too many tabs, guys. It's driving me nuts. Dexterity saving throw as a wall of brambles springs up from the ground.
Me and Grim?
You and Grim.
I did move. Did you clock that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Token layer. Boom.
Okay.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I failed miserably.
Oh, I got a natural 1, baby.
Okay, so
Or an
you
8.
guys.
Your natural 1 is still 2 better than my natural 4.
I'm proficient in dex saves.
You take 11 points of piercing damage, and you are pushed 5 feet forward.
Forward is which direction?
Towards the center of the map.
5 feet forward or 10 feet forward? You said 5 feet forward? Yeah.
Yeah, you're just pushed out of the bramble patch. Granted, this bramble patch that I have is a tangled thicket of thorns that is 10 feet high and 5 feet thick. And it can go up to 60 feet long.
Okay.
So that erupts from the ground, separating Mitnir. And that is its lair action. I'm the worst DM ever. I love it. And it is going to... You guys feel a burst of wind as this thing flies closer to you and becomes visible as it attacks the two of you.
Ooh.
It is going to do. There we go. Okay. Claw attack is going at you, Orin. 2 claw attacks, and then bite is going at you, Propsy. Ooh, so that is probably going to miss. That is a 15 to hit on one of the claw attacks, Orin.
Yeah, it's a miss.
And the other one is a 30 to hit.
Ooh, just hits.
Barely.
Okay. So that's going to be... Ooh, that is a really good roll. That is 17 points of slashing damage.
And Orin's dead on the ground again. No,
That was almost a max roll, so that was not. And then
Boom, 17.
bite going at Bropsy is a 23 to hit. I assume that hits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is going to do
Would you
11 points
consider
of piercing damage.
these claws to be
Fun.
missiles?
Nope. And 4 points of poison damage as it bites into you.
So 15 total.
15 total points of damage. And it's sort of like...
Fun.
So you see as it appears, it's flying, its wings just... And it goes, and it just comes in and, and then cuts once in the air, and you deftly just fly just above the edge, and you can feel like the whiff of its hand, just the air like moves you. But as it does, the second hand comes up and almost like grabs you and just like claws right out as it just barely stops from grasping you out of the air. While the head just reaches, almost like whips out to the side and bites into Brobsy. So that's that. As it sinks in, you feel something foul about that bite. That's going to be its movement and action. How many bonus actions do we have? Where does it say where the action stuff is for these fucking spells? Oh, there it is. Casting time. Duh. Great. Awesome. Okay. Well, it will not do that. And I assume that it's breath attack is its own thing. So, okay, that'll just be its turn. Yeah, so it's going to be even almost with... Come on, give me my token. Thank you. It's going to be 20 feet off the ground. Okay. Grim, it's your turn.
Well, but I really don't want to have to fight you if you're, the parent of the little sparkly guys. But, okay. And then Grim will activate his symbiotic entity.
Okay.
And his little mushrooms go. And then I will, as my bonus action, just turn on my shillelagh.
Sweet. Okay. Then we've got...
And I'll just stay where I am.
Sure. Okay.
I mean, otherwise I'm going to move closer to the dragon or into the brambles.
dragon or into the brambles.
So,
Got you between a rock and a hard place now.
but it is Grim.
Orin, your turn.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I will. My punch is magical now.
I don't know.
I'm just checking. I don't remember what level that comes in. Key empowered strikes. Ah, yes, they are. Okay.
Sweet.
I
I'm gonna imagine you're shooting lasers out of your hand.
Well, not in melee range, but
I know, but
I am going to punch twice.
Okay, make your attack.
Yep, that's a 1 and 15.
Both miss.
God, why must my rolls suck so much?
So as you flying through the air, just after the scrape just cuts across your back, you come in and try to swing 1-2 at this creature, and it's just snake-like body just twist away and just. You're going to have to try harder.
Okay, well, bonus action.
Okay, flurry.
Nope, I'm doing something new.
Oh, okay. What's up?
I will spend. So it costs 2 key points to activate, and then I will pump in another 3 key points to max it out.
Wow.
That's all of your key points.
5 key points on this? What are you doing?
Burning Hands.
Woo!
So it's a 15-foot cone. They gotta do a dex saving throw,
Dex saving throw. Okay.
and it'll be 6d6 fire damage, I believe.
6d6 fire damage. Oh, shit. I just rolled a natural 19. So that is a 21 total.
Yeah, he makes a save, so he'll take
Half damage. Okay.
Arn, what did you eat for lunch?
1 second.
So please describe how this looks. This is pretty cool stuff right here.
Just gotta make sure I read this correctly. So immediately after take the attack action on your turn, you can spend 2 key points to cast the Burning Hands spell as a bonus action. You can spend additional key points to increase the spell's level. 1 key equals 1 spell level up to a max of 3. So yeah,
Nice.
5 key points total, and that's 66 damage.
66. Nice. So we're going to take half of that.
Look out 5 of those. So what it looks like is Orin has to basically do this with his hands, or like this, I think,
Uh-huh.
and the fire shoots out of his fingertips.
Oh, okay. So you guys watch as Orange says, he says, have to try harder. And Orange just goes, takes a deep breath. And you guys watch as his arms, like, even through his tunic that he wears, you can see just the runes on his arm just glowing through. And then as it just almost like, it's like a power gauge going through. And as he generates forward, you guys see light just explode out of his fingers. How much damage?
20.
20 points of damage, so he takes 10 points of fire damage. Alright, it's not nothing.
Yeah.
So as it burns and you singe into his face, he goes. Okay, that is your turn, I assume, or unless you would like to move.
Yes, I will move.
Okay, he's going to let you move.
I will move. Like, I'm gonna circle around him for a bit to here and then break away.
Okay, so as you do that, he goes, "Ah, my eyes! It's so hard to see you." As you break away from him, where you at?
Just
I got
north.
Okay, sweet. At the end of your turn, He's going to use a legendary action to make a tail attack against Bropsy.
Fun.
That is a 21 to hit.
That it?
Okay. His tail is this nasty attack. So he's like, oh, I can't see. It's so hard. It's so painful. Then the tail just and then snaps towards you. That is 11 points of piercing damage. And 5 points of poison damage.
Well, I get hit one more time, I'm dead. So that's great.
So that was its legendary action. It is now your turn, Bropsy.
One moment, I'm reading very long spell description. I want to summon a fae. It specifically says manifest in an unoccupied space that you can see within range, and I don't. Oh, 90 feet. I'm dumb. Okay, that. Sure, I'll try it. I summon a fae.
Okay.
I pick a mood.
Picking a mood.
I'm like, what?
We already have a mood.
When I summon a fae, it can be fuming, mirthful, or tricksy.
Okay.
Fuming gives it advantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of this turn. Mirthful, the fae can force one creature it can see within 10 feet of it to make a wisdom saving throw against your spell save DC, which I assume would be futile against a dragon. And Trixie the Fae can fill a 5-foot cube within 5 feet of it with magical darkness. So I think fuming is the one, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Those are bonus actions for your Fey Spirit thingy.
When you
Yes,
cast the spell, you choose the mood for it.
Yes. So it's going to be a fuming Fae.
Okay. So we need a small Fae. Let's see if I can't get a Fae real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be the dragon, make it really tiny.
Oh, this one's adorable. Okay.
Oh, I love that. It has multi-attack, which is half of the spell's level rounded down, but it's a level 3 spell, so it only gets one attack. Yay!
I almost have it, guys. Sorry, I wasn't prepared for her to summon a Fae.
Yeah.
So, fortunately, I just failed as a DM, guys. Here we go. Ready? Where are you putting it? Ping for me where you're putting it.
Let's how the fuck do I ping? I forgot how to do everything on this thing. How do I ping?
You just use the pointer and you just click on a location and hold it.
Oh,
So right there.
I'll put it behind it so we can flank for a sec. Oh wait.
A group?
Can I?
Like a
can I
little
hold my? I
plant
can't
zombie.
hold my movement, can I? That was a question.
You can only hold an action, but you can
Yeah,
use
okay.
an action
Uh,
for movement.
well, I already
But-
used my action this, but I'm just saying I'm gonna move it because I'm gonna get the fuck out of here,
All right. So this little
so
baby.
I don't die.
All right, the little Fae baby.
Let me. Can it? I don't know. It just says speed 40. I don't see if it specifically says.
Speed 40 feet. It does not say that it has flying. It just says it is a Fae.
It
Okay.
takes its turn immediately after yours as well.
Immediately after
Yeah.
yours, so you could do whatever you want with it. So,
Well, I was thinking I was gonna not put it there. Put it more like over
put it wherever you
there.
want. You have
And
control.
somebody else could flank it, so I can get the fuck out. I'll put it on that side of it
You should
somewhere.
be able to move it, I think.
Oh, can I? Oh, I can. Okay, I'll put it. Yeah, it's cute. So I guess I just nope out of here somewhere. Let me. How far can I go? I can go pretty far. Where do I go? Left or right?
I say we spread out as much as possible. So
I'll go left.
I'm behind a wall of brambles.
Wait, how far was it? How is that all 6? Math is weird.
Yes.
Okay, I put myself there, and the Fae.
Okay, so bear in mind the dragon is 20 feet off the ground.
Oh,
So the Fae could, I would say, based on its teleportation, could teleport onto the dragon.
yes.
Um,
Technically, could I have placed it on the dragon?
no, because it says unoccupied space. Technically, you would have to teleport above the dragon because it is an unoccupied space.
Could it have
And then it
teleported
would be
5? Could I have
free-falling.
placed it 5 foot above the dragon?
No. I
Damn
would
it,
say
okay.
that summoning something into an open space, free falling, it would have just probably died. Just fall into its death.
So 5 foot.
I mean, it doesn't
It
fly.
can teleport 30 feet, so you're fine.
Yeah. It can teleport, technically. This thing is 5, 10.
I didn't think this through enough.
This is a pretty big dragon, but it can teleport high enough to
Okay,
attack.
it's gonna teleport to do that.
Okay, I will say it teleports high enough to be in attack range, but then it is going to fall 20 feet after its attack.
You still have a bonus action?
Me?
Unless it has a ranged
Do
attack.
I?
Yeah, do you?
Oh, I guess I did. Yeah.
Because you got
Oh.
healing potions.
Yeah.
Fair. Fair point. Thank you for that. Do I only have 1 healing potion?
Mm. You have a superior? 2
I have a
graders?
greater. Okay. Yeah. Which one should I take?
So, to explain
Math.
this, as you watch as she begins, she holds this. You have the gilded flower, right? Did you get the material components to cast the summon face spell?
Oh, I would assume yes. When we did all of our
Say
shopping.
that during the shopping. It's a 300 gold. It's worth 300 gold.
Oh,
So just mark off 300 gold if you haven't. For buying the
okay.
gilded flower. So you watch as she
Wow.
pulls out this gilded flower and it's casting the ritual, and you watch as some of the lights that are dancing through the air begin to condense, and you see one of the ones that seem to respond well to Grim actually floats down to the ground and then pops up. It is not a mushroom, however. It takes the form of a small little masked shadow creature. It just goes. It looks very, it's fuming. Fuming mad.
Angry little guy.
I didn't think this through. If it teleported up there, it's gonna die.
Live and learn.
Fuck. I don't want to. I can't kill it now.
I mean,
God
Don't
damn it.
worry, it
You
doesn't
can
die.
also
It just
just-
poofs back to the Feywild.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then that's 300 gold.
Yep.
Fuck
don't
it, go
think-
stab
I
a
don't
dragon.
think you get the flower. I think you just have to have the
Oh,
flower.
doesn't? Oh, good.
I can check. but it
Well,
should
third
be.
level spell slot, so oof.
It
but, you know.
says material components. It says a gilded flower with at least 300 gold pieces, but it doesn't say that it consumes it necessarily.
Yeah.
What was that face?
You just have to actually have one of those on you.
I mean,
Thinking?
split the difference. It just turns back into a flower that falls on the ground. You have to pick it back up.
But yeah, I mean, I would expect higher level spells consume expensive components.
Yeah.
Lower level spells, 300 is a lot to ask.
No, it's. I don't think it consumes it. I think you just have to actually have
Okay,
a
good.
300 gold.
Okay,
gilded
I
flower.
feel better killing this baby now, so it's gonna go and do the thing.
It's
and
gonna
it's gonna
teleport
do
up
the
and
flip
slap
back.
it.
Yep.
Okay, so as it teleports up there to slap it, make your attack roll with your spell attack modifier.
Well, you gotta help me figure out how to do that.
Just tell me what your spell attack modifier is. Just go to spells, and it should tell you what your spell attack modifier is, and I'll just roll a d20 for you. Or you can do it
4.
yourself. It's +4. You want me to roll a d20? Or you want to do it?
No, that's your modifier. Your spell attack should be
attack
next to
is
that.
plus
It should be
Oh,
7.
7.
Yeah.
Thank you.
+7. Do you want to roll it? Or you want me to roll it?
Fucking
Let's roll a d20.
hate
Roll a
myself. Ugh. That wow.
So 15.
15 does not hit.
It has
So-
advantage. Wait.
Oh, it does have advantage because it does face that.
Huh? That's a math.
23.
23.
That hits.
Nice.
So roll your 1d6 plus 3. Plus the
Wow,
spell's
it
level.
hurts so much.
Plus the spell's level. So what's
So-
the level of the spell?
3.
So it's third level, so it's +6. 1d6 plus 6
Okay.
piercing damage.
Okay.
And then 1d6 force damage. So go ahead and roll 2d6.
Okay. Yeah, fucking I hate 4. So 10.
10.
Yep.
You did
Okay.
as much damage as Arn did.
So as it hooks up, it goes and it hits right on the wing, and you watch as a little nick comes out of the butterfly-like wing of this dragon, and it turns around and it goes, Titu, why do you attack Papa? And he goes, "Woo!" and begins to fall, and you watch as he falls, the dragon's tail whips out, catches it, and lets it set down.
Thank you. Sorry.
Oh, so painful, T2. Oh, ah. And his tail
It's
goes
like-
out.
It's like when lions pretend that like their cubs are like hurting them to
Mhm.
help boost their confidence.
T2's on the ground, right?
Which potion did you drink?
Okay.
Oh, I did that.
So that was Bronxy's turn. Meteor, it is your turn.
Big
oh,
turn.
yeah,
Big
okay.
turn. I'm just gonna move to the end of this wall, so I'm still behind it, like cover. And
Okay, I will tell you that you can, in fact, if you would like, go through the wall. It is not an absolute wall.
Okay.
It is for every 1 foot that travels through the wall, it is 4 feet of movement. So technically, it would take 20 feet of your movement to pass through the wall. And you would still have to make a dexterity saving throw or take the damage.
And
you
he's
can
up in
also
the air too.
Attack
Right?
the wall, and it has hit points and AC. So
But if I attack the wall, I guess it doesn't matter. He can see me no matter what.
So in theory, you could cut through the wall and then move, and then use your second attack to attack him. Granted, he's 20 feet off the ground.
Yeah, I can't reach him. I guess for the heck of it, let's attack the wall. I'll break my invisibility and go after the wall.
Okay, so you attack the wall.
Yeah.
Make an attack roll.
It's 23.
23.
Yeah.
Okay. That absolutely hits.
I was like, I assume so. It's
AC is 5. And
so
make
that
your attack.
is 13 points of damage.
You cut and you hack through this thing. It still seems to be this 10-foot section that you're cutting through seems to be barely holding together with a few thorns that are sort of like withering back.
Just snorts at it and swings again.
Swing again. Okay.
So that's 20
Absolutely hits. Yep.
for 12 more points of damage.
Okay, that is gone. So we will. Your 10-foot section. Hold up. I need to back up a little bit. Is gone. So we're going to just shrink this down. Do that. There you go.
And then I'm gonna see it's flying and be like, shit.
You hacked through the section though. Okay.
And I'm just gonna shift to the other where I didn't cut through, just kind of like looking at it like from the edge of the bushes, like, damn it.
Okay. Alrighty. So next is Seti.
All right, so all this shit's happening. The vines start breaking up at my back, and I see Mitnir.
Okay, yeah, I lost all audio from you, babe.
Sorry. The vines start breaking up, and I see Mitnir chopping through them, and I'm like, there you are. You shouldn't have stopped touching me. And I run towards him. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20 to get there. And I reach out. While I'm running, I take out the guitar thing that I have now, and start playing the fly spell, and I cast fly on Mitnir, which I think is 10 minutes as long as I'm concentrating. Yes, and your speed is 60 feet. I have 10 more feet of movement, so I think I'm just gonna back up and try to get a little bit of cover behind these vines, but before I guess it doesn't matter, but I'll try to get some cover, but I'm going to Eldritch Blast the dragon for my the action was fly. Sorry, bonus action. I will bonus action inspire Mitnir with his theme song. That's what it was.
Wait, did you cast fly on him and you, or
fly on wait, I think it's just one person. Yeah.
I think it's one target for at this level.
At this level, yeah. Next level I could. Yeah. Okay. So just Mitnir for fly using the guitar, so that's not a spell slot, and then bonus action inspire him.
Nice. Okay.
And you just feels all these feelings like, what's going on?
So you find your feet slowly.
You feel so
picking up off
inspired,
the
you think
ground.
you can fly.
Exactly.
Okay, that is your turn, Seti.
Yep.
As that happens, let's go back to my lair actions. Orin, go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw. As a billow of smoke, fog, just sort of billows up from a flower that seems to it out. It rises up to where Orin is. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. 20? Oh, you lucky ducky. You feel it coming up towards you, but then as your wings beat, it just puffs the smoke to the side and you're fine. Okay, and then Caraxus will turn and say, oh, the pain, the agony. It seems to just fly right over its little buddy there, and it will go down this way. It'll fly over the wall, come to this side, and it will make 2 claw attacks at Seti and 1 bite attack at Mitnir.
Ah, shit.
And it will land actually on the ground. Over in this corner.
Oh, he's all the way over there.
Can I rotate this in a way that doesn't look awkward? There we go. That's not.
No.
It's still awkward, but it's okay. So it's going to make your 2 attacker rolls against. Oh, that's a natural 1 and a 20 to hit. You, Seti.
Yeah, the 20 hits.
20 hits. Okay. All right. That is 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Ooh, and 9 points of poison damage.
Okay.
Okay. And then the bite oh, wait. I'm sorry. Get rid of that poison damage. Scratch that. That's the bite.
That was 9 points of poison?
Yep.
No, it's just 11 points. Yeah, so get rid of that.
Okay.
It's just 11 points of slashing damage.
Gotcha.
That is a 24 to hit you, Mitnir.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Okay. And then the bite is.
I just realized that I have resistance to poison damage.
That's why I say the damage types.
Oof.
Ooh, that sucks. That's 12
You're-
plus. That is 16, 18 points of piercing damage from the bite. Are you raging yet? No.
No.
Okay. And then that is 5 points. Yeah, 5 points of poison damage.
Do I make a can you save against poison, or is it just
Nope, it's
Um,
just poison damage.
It's not the
Oh.
effect, it's just damage.
That's just damage.
gotcha? That was what 5.
Yes. Okay. That is going to be his turn. For now. And we will go ahead and move on to Grim.
Okay. Well, what are we gonna do? I guess I'll just go walk up and boop him.
Okay, so you're just gonna like huff it around the
Yeah, to the spot where there's a. Well, let's see. I gotta measure it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You could make it.
Just go like there.
Yep, okay. So you're right in front of him. You're gonna shillelagh him in the face.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to turn you over. This is driving me insane.
I can't. I'm trying. It's hard to click that way. I'll just like be like.
I'm
"You are
turning you
setting-"
all over. It drives me nuts.
I'll just be like, yeah, you are setting a bad example for the little, for the little lights. Just like, I'll just boop him. With my shillelagh, which is just a stick. It's,
Okay.
it's not
So you
even.
walk up with your stick and you slap him in the face.
That's it. It'd be
And
like,
he is-
here you go.
It is magical because of shillelagh. What's your
Yes,
attack
it's
roll?
2023,
That hits.
and then so that's 12 damage plus another. Where is it? I don't have a. Hold on. It's here somewhere. No, what's it under? I'm just gonna use my Halo Spores damage for it because I can't find the actual thing. Plus another 3 necrotic from my symbiotic whatever entity. So 15 damage.
15 damage.
Yeesh.
All right. Takes 15 points of bludgeoning damage, I assume.
Well, 12 bludgeoning and 3 necrotic.
12 bludgeoning, 3 necrotic. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Bad example to the little ones.
Oh. I will set whatever example I wish. You think you can harm me? And then you watch as his tail whips back around, and it flies right over your head. And just like whips, seemingly like it's gonna slash right into you, but it just hits right over over your left shoulder. Goes, so hard to hit. Squirrely little creatures.
Gagnor, he actually took another 6 radiant damage from my spell because of my radiant soul thingy.
Nice. Okay, we'll go ahead and put that down. Okay, next is Oren.
Ooh.
He's pretty far away.
So
But
he's
you got
over
them
in the
range.
corner there.
Or he's a monk. It doesn't matter. He's a flying monk. He go
I'm just
wherever he
gonna
wants.
rotate him the way he's supposed to be because this is driving me nuts. I want everybody to face this way. I drew this mini to act as both the miniature for this and also for the actual icon and art for the custom creature. So, no, it looks awkward. Doesn't have a lot of.
That. Whoops. So he's about 30 feet away.
Yeah, it looks like he's about 30 feet away, and you can see him because he's actually taller than the 10-foot wall. You'd have a target. So,
I'm also 45 feet in the air. So.
oh yeah, even better. Well, if you're 45 feet in the air, then
to be looking down at him.
You would want to fly to a different angle if you wanted to be within 30, because where you're 30 feet laterally, that you'd have a height difference of over 20 feet. And that would extend the overall distance of the spell to about. We could do a triangle to find out. So you've got 20 down
A
and
squared plus B
30
squared.
equals C squared, right?
Wait, I thought the dragon was 30 feet tall, so that would only be 15 foot.
Well, it depends on how he's positioning, but I'm going to say he's got about 20 foot of height when he's squirreled down like that attacking. If his wings are spread up, yes, but I think he's only about 20 feet tall when he's just chilling at his body's height.
Okay, where was I? Was I here? Yeah. So I can only go 45. I could get there. That should be close enough, I think.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that would be fine. I just think at your height that you were at, I think it'd be a bit much.
So I would be there.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, then I'll do 2 radiant sunbolts.
Sounds good. Make your attacks.
26 to hit
Hits, absolutely.
for 6 radiant damage plus
Okay.
another 6 so 12 radiant damage.
12 radiant damage. Nice.
And natural 20
Awesome.
for 12 radiant damage.
12 radiant damage. Sweet. Does it double again? Or does it
No.
add an additional? No, it's just the 1 attack per turn.
One attack per turn, yeah.
Okay, good. Because that was going to be really powerful. It's like, whoa. Awesome. So as you and hit him with this these radiant bolts from above, it just like pelts him from above. Bright. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, Bropsy. Oh, actually, you know what? Sorry. He's going to initiate his wing attack for his legendary action. Each creature within 10 feet makes a dexterity saving throw.
I refuse.
Nope. Gotta make it.
Nat 20 for a 23.
Okay. 23.
4.
Yes. You are going to be affected, and you, Seti,
Oh, sorry. Work stuff. Dexterity.
dexterity saving throw. Yes, please.
20.
20. That is a success. So just you, Grim. You didn't wanna
He's like,
deal
I'm
with
out. You blew me away.
Knocked it right off the call.
it. So is he back?
I'm back.
Okay. You're gonna take 16 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're knocked prone.
Okay. That's what I get for trying to breathe. 16 points?
Yep. That was a really high roll. I rolled 2 5s on d6s. And he's going to take off. That's going to give an attack of opportunity for both Seti and for Mitnir.
And
going
not
to
Grim, because Grim is
Fly
on his
to
booty.
there, and he's going to be 30 feet off the ground.
I miss.
I miss.
Okay.
God, we're missing a lot.
Yeah, you guys have scratched him.
Hey, I hit those bushes real good.
As he flies off into the air once again. That is his legendary action, which he doesn't have any more for this turn. So that is going to put us at Bropsy's turn.
What can I do?
All kinds of stuff.
We went and we got me frostbite so I could have a nice cantrip. But Constitution saving throw. Someone tells me I'm not gonna get that off either. I feel like I'm not very useful here.
What do you want to do?
Things I can't do.
Make him explode with your mind.
That would be very cool.
Yep. I mean, I'll give you a couple minutes to try to decide, and then we'll just say that you are frozen in fear.
Oh, okay.
This
Is
dragon,
anybody
they are
dying?
Is anybody
No.
dying? I think everybody's taking quite a bit of damage, but I don't think anybody's on the verge of death.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, curing is like my only real thing at this point. So,
Yeah. D&D Beyond thing
Right.
does not update very quickly, does it?
If there was room for a cloud in this place, we'd be in business, but there's not.
What?
We're in like a cave, right?
This is open field.
Is it open field?
Yes.
There's a sky?
There's a sky above you. You're not sure if that sky is well above you is the tree canopy covering everything. You're
Well, that's
inside
fine.
but there's sky above you. You can see twinkling starlight.
Well, that's
It's
good to
not
know.
okay.
Good to know. I thought we were like somewhat indoors or something.
Nope, you're outside. This is a grove.
Grove's gonna
I guess I
What
could
about
ice
your
knife.
necklace of prayer beads?
Yeah, you got all
Well,
kinds of shit on there.
The necklace is mostly like curing stuff, right?
Do you have
You
bless?
have a smite.
Don't you have
Oh.
planar ally on that?
No, she does not have planar ally.
I thought she didn't have windwalk.
No, Windwalk is broken. She has Windwalk, but the bead is broken. She doesn't. We didn't roll a planar ally one.
Oh.
Oh, it's on D&D Beyond because it's different than what the actual one was.
On D&D Beyond is all that can be on there. You have a
Mhm.
list of what's actually on there that I had you.
Yes. Remind me what favor is?
Favor. Oh gosh, I gotta go look up the item now. You should have it on your sheet. It should be written. It says favor next to it. But I'll
I mean, it's divine favor, right?
Favor is greater restoration.
greater restoration.
Okay. Let me just put that here.
Thank you, Elon, for that. Yep.
I don't remember what smite does.
Smite is branding smite.
Branding smite, which I believe is very useful for this situation.
I mean, I don't remember what it is. So.
I remember branding smite. I think that's
You have to use it on a melee attack, I believe.
yes, but she runs shillelagh.
You
Oh, I would
it's
have
in
to
your
get in
spell
range
list.
to do that.
Yeah, branding smite. Radiant damage. The extra 2d6 radiant damage, and if the target is which to the target, which becomes visible if invisible, and the sheds a 5-lit and can't become invisible until the spell ends. So it's
Cool.
very useful to a creature that you
Okay.
already know turns invisible.
So it's a bonus action and a concentration up to a minute.
Yes,
You can
so you
cast
can
it
just,
now. And
you can just hit next time that you're within range or want to get into range.
Yeah.
It is the next attack that you land. Does the the next time you hit a creature before the spell ends.
I'm sorry, it gives what? The next time I hit it or the next time anybody hits it?
Next time you hit it, you hit
Okay.
a creature. It is a self
Uh-huh.
spell. But so within
Oh.
the next minute, you can cast it now, and any time in the next minute, even if you miss, until you hit, if it's within the next minute, then it'll happen.
Oh.
Yes.
And that's only for a melee attack?
Yes. Correct.
Okay. So I could only use it for shillelagh. Okay, well, would that be an action to use?
Bonus.
Is it a
it's a bonus.
Okay, so I can do that, get over there, and do a whack.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to do that. I can go all the way over there so I can flank with my baby.
Your baby is too low to get an advantage, unfortunately.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
okay.
30 feet up right now.
Then I should probably stay on the side with the baby.
That's probably a good idea, considering
Probably best.
that it would. I don't know. I think it's fine either way, but yeah.
I'm just gonna stay here and
Sure.
get a good whack.
Go for it.
That's a no. This. That's a fucking 11.
On 11 to hit, that does not hit.
Huh. Okay.
Sounds-
Well, it's the baby's turn now.
Okay, the baby will. Is it going to teleport up and attack?
Yeah,
last
I
time?
get.
Okay.
What if I do it so it's like above me so I could catch it?
Go for it.
I don't want the baby to get hurt.
That would be your reaction to catch him.
Stand on
Oh.
your shoulder and just.
Just like the dragon used his reaction last turn to also catch it.
Wait, yeah, could it just stand on me if I'm still in the air?
You could
So I don't
carry
have
it
to
and
catch it?
let it swing things. I don't know.
Yeah!
Just
I strapped the baby to me.
yeah, strap him in there like a little baby.
My image is just those little kid leashes, and you just like swing it at him.
Swinging the kid like a flail.
I was picturing the harness where you hold them on the front.
I-
And then
I
the
was
legs
also-
And arms are
All right, well,
hanging.
he is. I'm gonna say he teleports above you, so he's up
Sure.
there and making his attack. Go ahead and make your attack roll. That's d20 plus 7. Just roll d20.
Okay. Yep. That is a thank God, that's a 19, so 26.
Okay, roll again because you do have advantage
Oh,
because he's fuming.
that's lower than a 26.
Okay, just in case you roll a 20, that's why you're doing it.
Yeah.
It does hit.
hmm
And then you roll 2d6 plus 6.
6. So 12.
12. Okay.
Mhm.
Not bad. Okay. That is your turn and the
Yay.
baby's turn. Mitnir.
So I will, as he took off past us, I'll fly up after him.
Okay.
Oh,
Now
that's
you
right.
should be flanking with her.
Yeah,
So go ahead and make your attack with advantage.
can't turn myself. I am going to first rage,
Fantastic.
and then he has to make a Dex DC of 15.
Success.
All right, so he takes 1 point of lightning damage,
Okay. Okay. And the attack?
and then my attack,
Static shock.
basically. Oh, I'm glad I have advantage. Wow, that's not gonna help. That's an 11.
11 to hit.
Bardic Inspiration's what, a D6?
Mm-hmm.
That would
Oh, I
at
don't
most
think
be
it
a
would get you there.
17.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna use it, no.
So that one misses. Next.
Oh, right. Hey, that's much better.
Don't forget you have advantage on these attacks.
Yeah. So a 26, I'm pretty
That
sure that's
definitely
gonna
hits.
hit, so I'm not gonna use the inspiration again. And then I damage? Yeah. That is a whole 13 points of damage.
Awesome. So Mitnir, trying to get used to it. I don't like flying like this. Runs up there, pulls his sword up into the air, and misses on the first one as the tail whips out of the way. The dragon rears its head back around. Can I flip this thing vertically? Or horizontally? No.
Just play.
I wish I could. Anyways, whips its head. No, I can't. Look, ready? Flip horizontally. Boom. Nope, that was vertically.
No, that was horizontal.
That was like the worst thing ever. It whips itself around, and you hit it right in the nose. And snoz, and he goes, "Arr." Did you roll damage? How much was it?
It was 13.
13 points of damage. So you hit it right in the nose. That was your turn, I believe. Unless you have a bonus action you would like to do.
Nope, that was the rage.
Rage was bonus action. Fantastic. Seti.
Okay, so It's-
Actually, nope. You know what? He doesn't have any more. Okay, cheers.
bonus action curse.
Sure.
Which gives me a +3 bonus damage rolls and expanded crit range. Okay, so and then since it's flying, I'm just going to let off my 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
It's a natural 1 and
does not hit.
25.
25 definitely hits.
Damage is 17 force.
17. That's solid. Okay. So
And
as you
then
one misses and then the other one catches it in the wing and you see it sort of begins stuttering in its flight like Do you have anything else? Bonus action?
Bonus action was the curse, but
Oh,
I'm not.
Yeah, movement.
Yeah, I've got movement. So I am going to just run along the vines here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 up this way. Put some distance between it and me.
okay.
And that is my turn.
Fantastic. Alrighty. That's going to put us at the lair action, which, in this situation, we're going to do Grasping Roots, which unfortunately it can only get one person with, so it's going to go after... It's going to go after Graham. Make me a strength saving throw.
That's fine. I will survive. I'm already prone anyway. 19.
Nice.
19 is a success. So on the ground, these vines start trying to rip and wrap around you, and you pull them, tug them, rip them off. So yeah, you're fine.
I can just picture going like, oh, it tickles, it tickles.
Okay,
And
so
he's squirming around like he's getting tickled.
Caraxus will then take his turn.
Can you mark him with a little circle or something that I know he's hexed as a reminder?
Yeah, sure. He will be hexed. It's the red circle.
Thank you.
Okay. So Caraxus will flap his way over here slightly. Oh, he's under the bramble. Back. So he's going to twist his way over here, and then I believe that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30. This would technically be from basically there. So it would be short of hitting here. The other three of you, so it's just going to be Grim, Mitnir, and Orin are going to get hit by the breath attack.
Remember, we're like this.
You're up in the air. I know.
Yeah.
I'm
So
45
Grim's
feet
below
up.
me. He's above me.
Yeah, I'm like 30 foot below. I don't know if that makes a difference.
So the way
If anything, it would probably miss Grim and hit Mitnir and me. Because Grim is prone on the ground.
Okay, yeah. That
I'm
would
not
be
even
cool.
my normal 7 foot.
I think.
I'm just because I was like on right level with him if he spun around in that, so we'd be level.
Oh shoot! I have the old stats for his breath from the small creature that this is based off of. It's
I
it
wonder
is
what
a
small
very
creature it
large
is.
breath in comparison to that. Wonder what small creature it is?
I know what small creature it is.
Yeah. Anyways, so I need you guys,
Tiny.
2 of you, to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom, okay.
That's not good.
Big old 9.
Oh, I got a 19. I think I'm gonna use the bardic inspiration though, just to make sure.
I'm gonna roll just because I want to see what my wisdom.
I got a 25.
Good thing it missed me. I just wanted to see because my rolls have been so bad tonight.
I actually need to edit this creature. It's bothering me, but I'll do it later. So you succeed. What did you roll, Orin?
9.
9? Okay. So Orin, you find yourself feeling good as you begin to come under the influence of this euphoric gas. You look around, and this fucking field of flowers looks fucking cool, man.
He hit me with the marijuanas.
He hit you with his euphoria breath.
It's hotboxing his lair.
Okay, so that's his action, and then he will guess he's going to turn himself invisible as a bonus action. Okay, sorry. I always have a hard time with this. He'll turn himself invisible. Do this every fucking time. And then he will fly away. You guys will get an attack of opportunity. Anybody who's within range, which I believe is just Mitnir.
Swing! Better.
And Bropsy, you actually should have gotten one whenever he flew away from you the first time. So both of you can get-
23.
That hits. It should be with disadvantage, sorry, because he's turning invisible.
I can roll for hers because I think she went.
Yeah.
These would not be with
22.
disadvantage,
Still
right?
hits.
So she just has a d20 plus.
That is 16 points of damage.
Nice.
Where is the thingy? Shillelagh?
With their shillelagh, it's probably +7,
There it
right?
is.
Is
19
yeah, I would say
for Rupsies.
that just hits, which means that he is not invisible.
Oh, snap.
8 damage.
He becomes
Plus-
visible again.
Plus 2d, right, yeah, plus another 2d6, right?
Oh, plus the smite.
2d6 radiant. What was that? What was that damage again? Did you say? That's 16 points of damage, Mitnir?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Well, 5 and a 6 on that, so 11 radiant damage.
11 radiant damage.
11 radiant damage. Nice.
And the 8 shillelagh damage. So
Ratsy
19.
looked away for a second, and all of a sudden, she's kicking ass.
As you guys cut in this thing, you watch as it lashes out at the end of this, and you see a flash of light as it flails out in this direction. You see a small fairy falls off and it collapses onto the ground, but its tail whips out and hits a small fairy. It lays there for a moment. And then you watch as the dragon sinks into the dirt.
And there's just a small fairy on the ground.
No, the fairy just got shot out of the fucking sky. The dragon disappears. After
What did
after
he
a moment,
do?
you watch it just sinks into the ground. And then, 1 second. You guys watch as this little individual steps up out of the grass and goes, finally got all of them. Let's talk now. And we're going to go and take our break.
Alrighty. Back in 5.
We'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. And we're back, guys. So right before the break, you guys hit what looked like some very powerful blows against this dragon that didn't seem super worn down and yet collapsed onto the ground, sunk into the ground, and came back up as this little old-looking dragonborn with the same colors as the dragon you just fought. He crawls out from the dirt and says, finally got all of them. Now we can talk. He begins parting the grass and moving gently and petting the flowers and make sure they're all okay. The wall of thorny vines sinks back into the ground. And he goes,
Fly back down and land over here.
Are you all fine? Sorry about the rough treatment. Drink from the water, you'll feel better. As he continues to walk, you see that still the plants move out from him as he moves to each side and says, please mind the grass. Come, this way. You're muted, babe.
Oh, you're the guardian of the grove.
I'm Caraxus, yes. Sorry, had to show you my true form there. It's a bit frightening. But, you were being watched.
Yes, we know, but we don't know by who.
Servants of the Summer Court.
Hmm.
Being followed by several pixies. Dismal Fae. Don't worry. They're all gone now, and you looked quite good during all that. I dare say that they should have bought that we fought valiantly together. Oh, my old bones. Oh, bit painful. And it begins walking up towards where you guys needed the hyacinth. So,
Minir is
Just
going to take a drink of
following.
the thing and like rinse his head.
yeah. So you guys, if anybody has any dire wounding, it's not gonna like fully heal you, but you can go ahead and take one small healing potion from it.
So I have some empty vials. Can I fill them while I'm here?
You can certainly fill them.
Is that 2d4?
Yes, plus
Yes.
2.
+2. And he begins making his way up here. So you needed a hyacinth, was it?
Yes.
Don't worry. Those that have been watching you from Lady Hyacinth's camp have been apprised of the situation. I was informed well ahead of time that you were on your way here. I was going to make much more of a show of it, but you were all quite sneaky. I didn't realize you were quite here yet.
Well, we knew we had to make our own good show of it.
Very much so. Well, you watch as he goes over and begins sifting through the flowers. Oh, yes. Look at you, poor little one. Unfortunately, you will have to serve a greater purpose. I know, it's sad. Come here, friend. And you watch as the little plant just sort of gently plucks it out of the ground, roots intact. He comes over and says, "This is a very important flower. What I said was no lie. These are, in fact, fractures of the power of the Archfey.
Well,
Selindor makes all power break and serve others. It's the price they pay being here. So this small fracture being handed over to the enemy will buy you quite a bit into their camp."
yes, well, that was the idea.
They definitely downplayed its importance.
Of course they would.
They wouldn't have
Poppy,
asked for
was
anything
it?
that wasn't important.
Poppy is a moniker. No way it's actually her. Be wary of that one.
They feel like their games.
But they do. Well, we do. I didn't lie, though. I don't much like intruders. So should you come stumbling through here again without an invitation, I won't be playing. I'll be quite serious.
Yes, well,
But
we apologize for the necessity of it.
Can we come visit your children, no? The little spirits?
Yes, Peeboo has mentioned you. Come here, Peeboo. And you guys watch as a small mushroom appears.
That's so cute.
Oh my god, it's naked.
It's my little mushroom buddy.
Peeboo mentioned that he met you outside of Selindor, didn't you, buddy? I know. He's very handsome for a Furbolg. Yes, and he wears the spores on his body. That's very neat. Sorry, Peeboo likes the way you smell.
He's the first one.
Well, they all have a touch of nature in them. Come, please, enjoy the grove. There's no need to be shy. I'm sorry I had to rough you up like that.
May
Right.
I take some of this water for later?
You can certainly take some water, but once it has left my area of influence, it's water.
Oh. Alright. Never mind.
Grim will take a sip of the water. Just 'cause.
It is a pleasure to meet you. But please don't try this shit again. Or I will kill you.
You'll try.
Breath on you. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, it's an 11 this time.
Yeah, you're fucking roll a d6.
5.
Okay. So you just sort of wander around for a second, looking around, and you just lay down on the ground. You guys watch as he's zonked out, staring up at the sky. Whenever you want, you can make another one. You can end it whenever you please. Because you
I'm
rolled
just
high enough.
glad we stopped when we did because Grim was about to summon a lightning storm, and I was worried that I might singe some of the plants, and that would have been no good.
Oh,
Hurt the
yeah.
plants. If any of you had actually truly hurt the plants, I might have gotten a bit serious. But luckily, everything you did was quite normal. Except that little flash of light. That was a bit dangerous. Luckily we did it in the air, huh?
There's more where that came from.
Oh,
It's
you
kind
know
of
that
still
already.
dazed.
Well, we appreciate the aid. However, uncomfortable it was for everyone involved. Is there anything else you can tell us or that we should know about Selindor or about what we've gotten involved in before we leave here?
I was told to be kind to you upon your arrival here, and I'm doing such now. I don't see why there's any need for me to waste any more of my time. You've gone where you needed. But I will say, you actually impressed me with your combat prowess. So yes, I'll allow you one question. Seems fair as a reward.
Minier's in the background trying to do his breath attack. Just going, pff, pff. Can't get it right.
Little bits of electricity.
I just kind of look at everyone else like, one question.
Mind your step there.
Are you?
Perhaps you'd like to ask me about this.
And you see as he gestures down and to his left, and you see another set of purple flowers next to the hyacinths. They are irises.
I think not. What was? Hang on. Let me check my notes. It's been a while since I've taken any, so I might be able to find it really quick. Oh, are you familiar with Northot?
Northwood. I heard the name in passing. The creature that is influence over old Selindor. Sand and everything. Creature of a far realm. Dangerous. You don't want to get involved with Northwood.
Too late.
Is
I like this one.
distressingly honest sometimes.
Minier's still kind of loopy. Like he's still just kind of swaying, sitting there, just like.
Northot is, you say, hold sway over Selindor? What is the relationship with Selindor? Do you know?
Do you know whom Northot serves? That is a question that'll haunt your dreams. Northot, this creatures as he is, an entity far beyond even my understanding. In the thousands of years I've been roaming the Feywild, and then ripped into this plane of existence by that creature Northfoot. In the creation of Selindor itself. Know that it is only a game to the ones he serves. We are nothing more than pieces on a board to entertain them. So, if you want to know what Northwood has to do with Selindor, everything. Selindor would not exist if not for the games of that foul beast.
Well,
I hope you're satisfied. And your bruises earned you that answer, nothing more. Now please, leave the way you came. The flowers shall show you the way.
And you watch as he breathes and transforms back into his draconic self. This
Seti
one turns back into light.
just bows a little bit again.
Oh, Sartan!
Oh, mushroom man.
And starts to head back the way we came. Picks
And as he
tries to lift Mitnir up off the.
So you see
Extends a
this massive, beautiful dragon, now looking way more mystifying, begins traipsing around the area again, and then you watch as he fades into invisibility and ducks into the thicket, and you watch as it opens way for you to exit. And as you're all leaving, you hear echoing through your mind,
Invitations next time. Don't forget.
Thank you for inviting us next time.
as you guys stumble out of the hide garden of the Gloaming Grove. You watch as the flowers begin parting down the middle, leading you back to where you're from. Take about 10 minutes to get there. What would you guys like to do in the interim while you're walking?
Do I want to be leaving?
Nope.
So would
Not
I
up.
be like lingering, or
It's up to you. You don't really want to leave. You know that you have to. You're conscious. You know your objectives, but you're not really feeling like leaving's a thing you really want to do. Play it how you want. That's both you and Gagnor.
I think I'd probably be lingering a bit, walking slower than the rest, hanging back, looking around,
Who's holding
taking it
the?
all in.
Who's got the flower?
You're definitely noticing some of these flowers could use a little bit of watering, some tending to.
We'll say I grabbed the flower, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I can,
Okay, so you're
or
holding
or
on
the
to this
druid,
hyacinth.
one of the druids.
As you hold this hyacinth and it touches your hand and it leaves the dragons, you watch as it turns into a small, thin shard of obsidian-like glass.
Oh, okay. Well,
You can see that around it are still the shapes of the flower, but they're like crystallized. And you
I'll do
realize,
that.
oh, I've seen one of these.
yep. Well, that's interesting. I
Given
guess-
they're the one we already had.
I guess that means
Just
maybe
go
I
absorb it and
possess.
not bring it.
I possess a fracture of the Fae, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't really understand this whole fracture thing, or this whole Selindor thing, to be honest. But I think those are questions for another time because we clearly have work to do. Is everybody feeling okay? Mintnir, I know that smoke hits really hard.
Didn't do anything the first time, but the second time, whew.
Yeah.
What? Side note: we really should find a way to keep track of if we have listeners.
I think we need to just assume that we always have listeners. The Shrunken Ed and maybe Grimm's, detect magic stuff should maybe be able to tell us. But there's probably better stuff we could do, or maybe even items we could find that would protect us. In the meantime, though, we definitely need to always just be assuming that people are listening and don't ever say or do anything that you can't defend to either party.
Sounds very dangerous for me.
Yeah. Yeah, we we thought maybe we shouldn't even bring you along for this one
You cut
because
out.
It's weird that you keep cutting out. Your voice isn't going super loud or anything.
Yeah.
The mic just stops picking it up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just the chords or I have I've heard some complaints about the Yeti maybe not being all it's cracked up to be, but maybe mine's a lemon, I don't know.
Mine seems fine.
Yeah. Anyway.
Maybe you're too close to it.
I mean, I've tried far away, I've tried, I don't know.
Is it just your Discord threshold?
I've never looked at Discord while I'm talking, because
That's
we're
probably
streaming,
it.
but
If you have the threshold set pretty high, then yes, that's what it is.
I'll have to check that after the stream, or I have to leave after the stream, but before we go live next time. You'll have to remind me.
Okay.
Anyway. I don't know what I was saying. We're good. Just, does anybody need healing or, we're good?
I mean, good
Grim
enough.
is fine. I barely did anything.
I think we're good.
Unless we plan on, going fighting another dragon in the next hour.
No plans, but you never know what might happen. Hopefully we can...
So, where are we going? Do we have to leave?
Yeah, we need to get back to...
You guys are just, I assume we were walking along the path that was being shown. You by the
Yes, we are
flowers.
we are walking and talking towards the tree thing
Yeah.
and the root walker.
Although behind, you guys can see that Orin is lagging behind a lot.
Mitnir's only slightly lagging behind. Like, he's just at the back of the group.
Rupsy will fall back to line up with Orin. You good?
Do we really have to leave?
Yes? I don't think we're really welcome here anymore.
He did
really
say
wanna
next time we
leave,
come
though.
back.
I think that was more of an if you come back, it has to be by invitation.
So if we
Not
don't
please come
leave,
Why do you two want to stay?
Gagnor, you can decide if this is meta or not, but I said he would kind of know by the way they're talking, right?
Make me an
she's-
Arcana check
She's very
or an
well...
Insight check.
She's very well
I
read.
would like to also do this.
You can make Insight because you wouldn't have any knowledge of Fey magic.
I
so-
will say that
22.
Mitnir's logic still lines up here.
That's a 14 for me.
Oh, should
There's
I roll something?
something definitely seems odd about them. No, you don't have to roll anything.
Okay.
The way that they're acting and the way that, now that you think about it, the way they've been acting has been slightly off, but nothing super alarming. Just they seem slightly off.
This is a Fey place. Fey magic can be tricky. Does anybody have a restoration spell?
I
Just
do.
looking between the druids.
I think I only have one though. Wait, I have a lesser and a greater. I think.
From the beads.
Boop,
Wait,
boop.
no, I only have greater.
Oren, you really don't want to live here? You want to stay forever?
Yes?
Rapsy, can you...
What about all your the whole goal you had when we left?
Yeah. I could try doing it from here.
So he's
And I
just
don't think that's gonna work.
Work from home.
I could do it remotely.
do a greater restoration.
I only
They're
have
not-
one.
Definitely
Do
don't.
it anyway.
Okay. I guess Orin's the more.
Obvious.
She-
So
As she grasps the necklace of prayer beads, and a small light appears within this particular shard of crystal that hangs from this bead. You watch as she reaches a hand out and she touches you, and as she does, you guys see mist seems to just push back in the shape of his own body, like as if it's his own form, and it just steps out from behind him, just gets forced out in the shape of him, and then disperses. You feel fine now.
Ugh. That was weird.
Do you
are
do
you
you,
good now?
do you still want to stay here forever?
What? No. Why would I want to do that?
Huh? Fey magic. Fucking fey
Okay.
magic.
Glad you feel better, Pat. Pat.
Let's go.
Okay, so as you guys take the next couple minutes, you get back where you see your root walker friend is hiding there, waiting for you, and she looks very nervously around. She's like, "I think I'll be back then. It's been some time. I'll be worried about and all that."
Yeah, that was it to do, but we got what we came for, and there's
Well, coming in, eh? Head on back wherever we came from.
this was a group thing, right? We all.
Hmm?
I'm trying to remember.
She
how-
opened it. We ran through.
we
and
ran
then it
through.
closed.
Okay, so
It's like a teleportation circle.
You got like so many seconds to get through it.
Yes. So she can hold it open for I think like 6 seconds or something like that. One round of combat. Right? Well, whenever you're ready, then.
I'm just gonna go wander over there. I just want to make sure you guys got back safe. But I want to go see what's over there.
Minir?
Mitnir.
Minier's gonna start like wandering.
I'ma grab him.
Grab him.
Minir continues to pull against you, wandering.
No, what if nobody's if we're gonna be heading out right now, then we can let him go off to the whale then. Become
Should I-
one of the trees or whatever. He's got some sort of thing going on.
He's charmed.
Should I thorn whip him?
Mitnir, we have to go.
I know you have to go. I want to see what's
We.
over there.
We.
I will.
You are we.
I'm casting suggestion on Mitnir.
Okay.
So wisdom saving throw.
Well, so you make your suggestion. Your magically worded suggestion.
Come with me now.
Okay, wisdom saving throw.
Kind of
With
stares
me
at
if
you.
you want to leave.
You have to make your wisdom saving throw. Saving throw.
It's a 7.
Fail.
Yeah, he did not do
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
I was gonna laugh.
That
I rolled
sounds like a
20.
real good. That sounds like a real good idea. That sounds much better than what you were thinking. Let's follow her.
Okay, but
Come. And I take his hand and I pull him along back towards the tree.
doesn't resist. But kind of like the pouty kid, where it's like kind of drags feet. Like this doesn't make sense.
I don't know what you all got up in here, but
Fucking
kind of
fey
think that
magic.
this is a good thing that he's got this going on. Why wouldn't they fix that before too long?
We'll
Right
do what
then.
we can, but let's go.
Let's take a nice little hop and skip, right? And you guys watch as again, she gestures and she touches the tree, and as she does, it just looks like almost like a black hole appeared, and like just this fine crack, and like it's almost as if the light that is used to make the tree itself visible begins sucked into it, and then quickly as you turn your perspective, you can see this hole that pierces through to the other side in the streets of the Twilight Town. Go then, quick as you can. Don't be wasting around.
I try to draw Mitnir through first.
I mean, I think he's going to follow you because
Yeah,
of suggestion.
not really resisting, just follows.
Yep, getting that out of the way.
Okay. So,
Give me a jump.
boop, 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 boop. as
I'll
you
go
guys go through.
last.
Orin, as you step back through. Everybody else steps through, and Orin, as you step back through, begin following once again. It's open in all directions. You can see all of these portals open in different locations. Only this time, as you step through, you see Northot is following you next to the path you're taking, checking you, watching your steps, as if he was waiting for you. He doesn't do anything, but as you make your pit way along, or unless you would like to do something on your steps, he's following alongside you. Just you can see like this sort of slit like nose, and then like goat slit and goat like nose of or technically it's like a fawn like nose. Just and you see the goat like eyes.
Is it possible to take a different path,
You don't know.
or am I like stuck on this one path?
You don't know. It's up to you if you'd like to try.
I would like to try. Yeah.
Okay, make me a. Oh boy. Make me. This, like back when there was a willpower check, that would be what this is. But when there was a willpower thing, but now that you don't have that,
I mean, it could be wisdom or
yeah, make me a wisdom check. Yeah,
wisdom check. Okay. Okay. 13.
13. As you try to will yourself off the path which you're walking, you don't quite feel like you have the power to do it. But as you reach out with your hand out towards this bit of light that seems to be encasing you in this tunnel, this stretch of light, you see your hand begin to almost pass through it for a moment. And Northot gestures his hand out like this, reaching out to take yours. But then your hand is forced back by the light, and you go. And as you look back at your hand, right before you step back through to the other side, you see that crackle, that crack, that fracture of glass shift up your arm. Just as a shiver down your spine as you step out the other side.
As soon as we get out the other side, I'm gonna look at my hand to see if it's still there.
You watch as the fracture pulses for a second and then fades.
Well, that was weird. I say that out loud.
What was weird?
Well, the walking is a bit of a secret thing, so let's not talk about it in a hurry.
We know.
I do believe we have a little bit of a journey back to the beyond the pale. But after that, you're all free to forget all about me. Hey?
Yep. Thank you so
I really
much.
don't know who you are.
Right then. Well, next thing you know, you're stepping back onto the street. Having completed your mission and returning via means you're a bit fuzzy on.
Let me.
Except for you. Which, we could do that out of character later. I can tell you anything.
Sure.
Or off camp, off
Yep.
stream later. Not out of character. In character, off stream.
I just
Before
wanted
we
to
get our memory
stay.
wipes, I think I should talk to Seti.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you could talk to the group. She's just the only one who will remember.
Sure. So, while we were in that tree,
Again, to
I
you,
saw-
step through 1 second.
I saw many pathways while inside there,
In
and
the
Northot was in there, going in and out of thousands of different portals.
portals through the trees.
And he was watching it. He was watching me.
Like when we came through to Selindor and there were all those portals and he got... I don't know if you were there for that. But he got hold of Bropsy.
Well, he didn't get a hold of me, but he was watching us as we were passing through.
I mean, like, we stepped through it like a split second, and you saw this, and
Yeah. I tried to lead him down a different path, but I couldn't get out of the one we were in.
do I know that you saw him when you died? Did you ever tell us that in character?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, this is... Why would you see it and not us if he's following us? Is he only following you because something changed when you died?
I don't know. I might be marked by him or something. None of you have really made contact with him like I have.
I mean, I've been gored through the stomach by him, but I take your point.
Is that by him or a weapon? I don't remember.
I threw myself on his face.
I don't know. That happened in the physical
Interesting.
realm, though. Every encounter I've had with him was not in the physical realm.
Well, I mean, was
Beelin,
that...
for a second, do you remember where you first got this sort of like glass-like shatter effect with all the prismatic light? Do you remember where that first happened to you?
It's when I was with my father, I believe.
Yeah, it's when you touched his wound.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I don't really know where that was.
Okay, yeah, I was just making sure that you remember.
Yeah. I just know it wasn't here on the material plane.
Are there any other thoughts or observations about this that I need to be aware of that you want to remember?
I think
Important
I've told you
details.
everything.
But he's following us. Or you.
Yeah, either or both. I don't know. He's keeping an eye on us for sure.
Presumably knows which portal you went through and where that comes out.
Well, if he was part of creating this place, he probably knows where everything is.
Yeah. I think very much we are like rats in his cage.
Just wanted to tell you that before we get the old memory wipe.
Yeah.
Do you think everyone is a rat?
Quite possibly. I mean, we don't really know what this place is, or maybe does he feed on the energy here, or what is this grand design or game that is being played, and by who? Who does North Thought answer to? Does anybody else have anything that they haven't said that needs to be remembered from?
Half of that cut out.
Does anybody else have anything that needs to be remembered that they don't want to forget
Oh,
about what just happened?
Ernie comes trotting up to you.
He's just like counting events off on his fingers, like, I can forget that. I can forget that. I can forget
have-
that. Like, no, I'm good.
Don't need anything else. That's all I need.
Okay. All right. We'll have this conversation again when you've all forgotten about it.
Okay. So that happened before
Yep.
you got your memories wiped. And now you guys find yourself stepping back onto the streets of Twilight Town in front of a small mansion and next to a stable. And you look behind you and it seems like you walked from somewhere, but you're not sure where. And even you, Seti, knowing what was there, look and you see nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Just an alley.
Well, that was nice and easy, guys. What do you say? Let's go.
How far back did we get erased?
You remember everything that happened in the Grove. You do not remember traveling there, how you traveled there, how you traveled back. You don't remember. You remember you remember the Alhoun. You remember talking to him, but that's it. You don't remember what you talked about. You know that he's a salesman and he's got a weird voice. He didn't erase the memory of him, and you know that you made a deal with him. So you know that why there's a missing memory bit. You just don't know what's missing or why it has to be missing.
It's that itch you can't scratch.
Oh yeah, it's a big does not feel good.
Said he's got like a little bit of false cheer, just like
Modify memory spells do not feel good on the person cast upon them. I do not think, but it like you accept it absolutely. Like it feels like, ugh, but also it is what it is.
So we didn't need to know that, right?
it's all good. It's all good. What do you say? We go find some rest. Maybe go turn in our prize before anything happens to it or to us, and see what the next step
Use
is.
their crystal things. Just zip on back.
We could do that.
Not a bad idea. Save some money.
Until
The
we have to
gate
get
was-
more crystals, yeah.
The gate was right at the Summer Soldiers place, right?
Maybe we just bargain for more crystals as part of the delivery.
Maybe we'll get more. Who knows?
Yeah. Let's go find out. And I'll reassume my Somerset-y disguise before we pop back over there.
Gonna use our return crystals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as you guys take the return crystals that you have received, you know to focus and activate them, how to do such. You hold them in your hand. As light begins to blind your vision for a moment, you find yourselves stepping out into the light of day in the Summer Grove. Everybody except Orin, who is not there. And we'll end our session there, and we will pick it up
Fuck.
next week.
I should have known. Said he would have known. I literally just thought we can't do any more fast travel shit. I literally just had that thought, and then I
You
forgot
could've
it.
Talking, and we can't hear anything you're saying.
Oh my god.